Hi, I'm Carrie Burdan, a therapeutic recreation specialist at Gillette Children's Specialty Healthcare, and today I'm going to show you an easy-to-adapt art activity that you can do with you and your loved ones at home. The supplies that you'll need I have laid out here are some paints. We encourage finger painting as well, but other acrylic paints work too. A cup full of water to rinse your paintbrush, a paintbrush if desired, paper plate that works well for as your paint palette, some paper towels to wipe fingers or paintbrushes in between, some tape, and a large piece of paper. We also, for demonstration purposes, have this up on an adaptive easel. You can do this at home if you have one, or you can also tape it to a surface on your table. So what we're doing today is painter's tape art. So I want to demonstrate first how we got our paper to look like this. You can take a roll of painter's tape, and starting in any corner or part of the paper really, use your creativity and start dragging the tape across the paper and then flattening it down with your fingers. This can be done either with your loved one independently, with guidance, or with hand over hand to get that tape on the paper securely. You can do this as many times as you like, and as you drag the tape across the paper and stick it down, you're going to start making really unique geometric shapes. Apparently, I just like to choose triangles this time, so you can get creative and do whatever shape comes to your mind. And the way that this activity can become more of an academic instructed activity as well, or skill, is you can put in the empty shapes, pictures, numbers, or words to easy or simplified questions or questions they may get at school. So you can ask your loved one, what is 2 plus 2? Or paint for me in this area, what is 2 plus 2? You can then take the color of your choice or your patient's choice, and they can color over when they want to give you the correct answer in that area. What's really fun about this activity too is you don't have to worry about painting inside any lines. You can go right over that duct tape or that painter's tape, and at the end I'll show you how cool it looks. You can just rip the tape away and it's going to keep everything in a really nice and neat line. So another example of how you can do this for individuals with different ability levels is finger painting. If it's difficult to grasp or use the fine motor strength to hold onto a paintbrush, you can always go to finger paint. So on this one, you could put a little paint in a cup or on your plate and do any hand over hand you'd like to dip the fingers in the paint and put it on the correct answer or the right square. You can do this very freely too. It doesn't have to necessarily be an academic or a challenge for the kiddos or your loved one. You can just do this free paint style and pick whatever colors you'd like, patterns or shapes. So there's a lot of creativity here. If your kiddo has any sensory concerns and finger paint or paint in general, or even the tape might bother them, you can make it really fun. Take a toy car or anything that has a wheel on it, and as you're dragging that painter's tape across, you can take that toy car to really flatten it down. You can use your creativity that it's a road map, drive it on the painted paper. So once you've let it dry, I want to demonstrate how this peels off and what it looks like as the end result. So holding the piece of paper down in the corner, giving it a little bit of stability, you can drag the tape right across. And once you get that final piece off, you'll begin to see how it keeps all the edges of your paint nice and smooth, and it draws a nice straight line, and it'll create all the unique geometric shapes. I encourage my patients to always fill in all the spaces unless they really want white in a certain area, but fill that page up with color. It'll look really unique at the end. And the tape can peel right off. We'll do one more here to show you. It's another great example of how to rip, peel, and tear. So it's a really fun activity that the whole family can get involved in, and you only need a few items at home that you may already have. So as you can see, you can start to get straight edges and the geometric shapes that may be the outcome of your art project. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you can catch us next time as we continue to demonstrate more healthy time use options for you and your family at home.